Hello everyone. I thought I might make this video to give everyone an update on a new section we have on our website. Just last Friday, I put up a new section and I had a few subscribers email me and message me what did I put up because there was quite a few people who were interested in it already. But I still got quite a few things I need to tweak on the website. And actually, I might be looking for a new web developer because I've been working on all this myself, and I was working on a company to help us do a huge flip on this website, but they've been under the gun on it. But I'm going to tour you this new section that we have about our uh, uh, electric, basically ATVs that we have. And if you guys are new to subscribing to Stealth Developers, what we're a company that makes off-road vehicles that are mainly made for protecting people in a time of disaster. That's what we focus on. We want to make vehicles that are stealth, that are quiet, that can get you into really rough places where nobody else can, where you can protect you and your family. But a chunk of you guys are not here for that. Many of you want to get a truck just for fun, for recreational use, and many other purposes. But our primary focus is we want to help protect and help people have quiet, sustainable vehicles while you are out in the backcountry. And I know some of our vehicles are not exactly quiet, such as our military trucks that run on diesel. But if you have anything all electric, that's what we have, such as our campers here that we have. We make sure that everything's electric powered with the solars mounted on the top. So you don't have to have loud generators bothering anybody around you or even bothering your family, so you can enjoy a nice, quiet camping trip. But also, as a prepper point of view, if in a time of disaster, you don't want any perpetrators to hear any noises while you are camping out in your camper. And that's what's great about what we have. Same thing goes for our overland trucks, the campers that we put on the back of our trucks for the overland vehicles. We ensure that these are 100% electric powered, so you don't have to worry about any loud generators, but be more as stealth as possible. There's two new sections I did put up. One is that camper homes, because we did a couple projects of these in the past. If you've been subscribed to me for a while, we have made off-grid, underground, and above-ground bunkers. And we did stuff like this where we take semi-truck trailers, or even we could take shipping containers and we bury them in the ground and make them as bunkers and make them stuff like this. And we are going to bring them back a little bit, but I don't want to have any involvement with land anymore. In the past, we've had issues with land and properties with the government. That's why I'm mainly focusing on mobile vehicles. So if you do want a shipping container, you're going to have to work with the city yourself. I will drop it on your property, but then you're going to need to work with the city yourself on that because things are getting a little tougher these days with the government on approvals for bunkers, and it's unfortunate. But that's why we focus on more mobile type of places like this, where you can get a massive 424 square foot home with solar. You could technically make this very stealth-like, where people may not recognize this is an actual house inside. So it's pretty cool. Now, this is why I'm making the video today, is that we have our recreational vehicles. When I'm going to click on this here. And the thing is, my family, we have this exact same four-wheeler, the Hisun side-by-side four-wheeler. But the funny thing is, this thing is identical to the Hisun four-wheeler. And I found that the supplier out of China that actually makes these. So even though Hisun is a company here in America or I believe there's a major manufacturer or distributors in the United States that offer these, all they're doing is they're slapping the logo Hisun on it, but it's coming from the exact same manufacturer that I was connected to. My family, we alone bought this thing for over $10,000, but I was able to find this for about half the cost out of Asia. So you guys just need to help me make sure we get the shipping costs and get it out here, and you can save yourself a couple $1,000 compared to getting it from the primary company Hisun by getting it through us. And again, if you're new with this company, we get a lot of our stuff out of Asia, but they're very high quality products that I try and find and we look at to make sure you're saving money and getting it for less cost than other competitors. But again, we're stealth developers. We want you to have stealth-like vehicles to get you in places that are tough, but still be able to get the supplies needed. Because the reason why my family, we have the side-by-side four-wheeler, is that we have a 30-minute plan to get out of the city. So if anything happens, we actually drive this on the back of our truck. We have a flatbed truck that I throw this on with our solar-powered camper. And I can leave my office right now. In about 10 minutes, I can be home. We load up the kids, and we already have our 72-hour kits in our camper, and we could hightail out of the city within about 30 minutes. And that's basically what our plans are, to use this four-wheeler where we can charge the four-wheeler with our camper, that we never have to worry about going to a gas station to fill up our four-wheeler. It's quiet, it's stealth-like, we can get any supplies we need. And the thing is, I don't even have to worry about my kids having to try and yell at my ear when we're on the road or on the trails, because the four-wheeler is so quiet that all you hear is the tires. And it was cool. We were in a place called Duck Creek in Utah where we drove this four-wheeler, and we saw a little herd of deer in front of us, and they didn't even run away because we were so quiet. And so we got to enjoy seeing nature around us because of that. So the four-wheeler is not for prepper reasons, but it's great for recreational use, where you can use this to be more quiet when you're hunting, or even have you and your family enjoy the trails and talk to each other like I'm talking to you in this conversation. And again, same thing goes for the mountain bikes, the dirt bikes, and even these scooters that are made. They're all very quiet, they're stealth-like, and they can go pretty decent distances. And so as we click on any of these options, you can look at these, where the first thing I have here is the solar package, these trailers that we have in this next section, where many companies charge an arm and a leg today to do a battery backup system on your home. I had a quote on my house for over $80,000 to $100,000 to be completely off grid with a battery backup system and solar. And actually doing it myself alone, it was about 20 grand for the material here in the United States to get all that material to do my own house. But with this, you're able to get these for about $20,000 for this top-of-the-line product with a similar. I had a larger battery backup system for my own house, but it was about a 40,000 amp hour system, so this is just a little less. But it's a very large system. You could just park on the side of your home, pay a fraction of the cost of what other companies charge in the United States, and you're able to get all the power you need. Or unless you want to have a smaller trailer like this or something more compact, put it behind your truck with your four-wheeler, and you can always charge your four-wheelers if you need it when you're out camping with your family. So there's great advantages of having these off-grid trailers with solar. So we're starting to advertise these and share these, because I've been selling a lot of stationary solar packages, but now people love it when they're mobile, so you can pull them with you behind your vehicle with your electric vehicle. So again, we have the EV mountain bikes that I'm offering along with our spec sheets, so you can know about the distance and charge time and then what these are capable of. They're not cheap, guys. They're about $4,200, but the thing is, they can go just about anywhere, and we do have a warranty on these things. We even have our dirt bikes and then our scooters and then the side-by-side. This is the only one I truly own myself, and I know how well it runs. Just be careful in the cold. You need to make sure I have a plug for my batteries to make sure they stay warm throughout the winter, because if it gets to negative below zero, then you're going to have issues with those batteries. You don't want lithium batteries to freeze up. So best to actually have a connection on the batteries to keep them warm. So other than that, I'm getting more and more excited. I'm trying to get a facelift on our website, because this looks pretty ghetto in my opinion. But we are here to help you guys. We want to help you be better prepared. And what my next step is, we're trying to get stuff like 72-hour kits and other survival gear put together for you that I would highly recommend. That is the best thing to use when you're out on the trails or you're there to protect your family. And I will be putting that up hopefully this week. And then finally, everyone's always asking me to update our inventory. If you click on here, we have our inventory of our military trucks, but I'm going through these throughout the week, and then we end up getting them sold, and I constantly need to update it. I'm almost tempted just to get an Excel sheet up here and then you can just see the active stuff I have available on the Excel sheet, and I can have it mirrored to my Google account so that it's always changing. And then I could just show photo examples of what we have to make it easier. So that's the best I can do to keep it as active as possible. But I'm open to suggestions, and I do really appreciate everyone's support for this company. We have a lot of people who are wanting to get the Humvees, but a lot of people who are gaining more interest in being more prepared. And but again, I appreciate your interest, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.